Hey guys, Ash here. Just a heads up before we get into this video. During the video, I called the brand new Zord the Pacha Zord, when actually it's called the Pacha Zord. I was doing research and info on the Sentai counterpart, and it's called the Pacha Roo, so I got the names mixed up and I kept calling it the Pacha Zord in the video, so I do apologize with that little mistake I made during the fan theory. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have fun watching it. So recently was Hasbro Pulse Con, and during Hasbro Pulse Con there was several Power Ranger panels during the event, and one of them was a Dino Fury related panel. And during the panel we got some hints and teasers and more hints and teasers about what's to come in Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, or Power Rangers Season 29 is what they called it during the stream. And during the live stream, or the event, there was the reveal of a brand new Zord called the Pacha Zord, and it's a little baby parrot dinosaur Zord that's from the Sentai, and it's really freaking adorable. I love it. I mean, listen to the sounds that Hunter made when Simon took it off the shelf.
And I have here a little thing, which, as I mentioned, this is a prop from the show. This is actually Little Pacha, or Baby Pacha, and this is a tiny Zord. This is life-sized and will appear in an episode in season 29 of the show. And Little Pacha is very, very cute. Most of the time she's a completely CG creature, but this is the prop that was built for occasions when she was just sitting still in the show. So I'm very lucky to have her here today.
We love her.
I think
Isn't that thing adorable? But in this video, I've got a theory to talk about where the Pacha Zord might be connected to something from Power Rangers Season 1, all the way back in Mighy Morphin. And these items were kind of a MacGuffin. They played a somewhat big role in the Sentai counterpart, the Dino Eggs, but they were called the Power Eggs in Power Rangers, I believe, and they were kind of MacGuffins. They were used in one episode due to Sentai reasons and Sentai plots for Mighy Morphin, but after that, they were never brought up ever again. But in that episode, it was also the first time the Morphin Masters were brought up, so it kind of ties together. So what's the theory? What's the theory I've got going on with this video? Well, I believe that these Dino Eggs, or these Power Eggs, whatever you want to call it, are connected to the brand new Zord. So how are these things connected? Well, here's my theory. So Power Rangers Season 1, episode Big Sisters, we saw the introduction to the Morphin Masters and the Power Eggs. For many, many years, we heard nothing about the Morphin Masters. They were just a MacGuffin, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that they heard that they made up in the show. And they were brought up in the comics during the Shattered Grid arc, so the Morphin Masters kind of had the spotlight again in the comics many, many years later down the line. Many more years later down the line, we've got Dino Fury, and the Morphin Masters are playing a key role in Dino Fury. A big key role where they have the spotlight on them again. And it's kind of crazy that the Morphin Masters have once again come into the spotlight. So what if these eggs are connected to the Morphin Masters in the modern day in Power Rangers Dino Fury? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the hell are you talking about, Ash? Wouldn't those eggs would have hatched by now? I mean, it's been millions of years or thousands of years since the Morphin Masters sent them out into the sea, and then it was like more years after that, after Mighy Morphin. But you have to remember, these are magical eggs. MacGuffins, you can say. So they probably haven't hatched by now, or the writers can say they're dino eggs, or special dino eggs, and they take many, many more years to hatch compared to normal dinosaur eggs, or something like that. Something that relates to Power Rangers and the Dino Fury Zords, where there's some kind of catch to why these things haven't hatched yet. So maybe these power eggs are going to come back and play a role in Power Rangers Dino Fury and be somehow related to the brand new Zord. And if I remember correctly, the Pacha Zord was kind of like their Tiramigo, where it would fly around and hang out with the Rangers, but it also had a parent relationship with the bigger Zord, which was the parent figure of the Zord. So I do wonder if the big Patchy Zord is going to come down looking for its babies or something, and the Rangers have to find the eggs, or the eggs hatch and they've got to find the parents. I haven't seen the Super Sentai, but once again, this is Dino Fury. It's not a word-for-word, line-for-line recreation of the Sentai counterpart, so they've been doing things very differently. So I do wonder how they're going to tie in the two Zords together. And I am thinking that this Patchy Zord is sort of going to be their Tiramigo in the show, because there were rumors or rumblings, I can't remember where I heard this from, but they tried doing the Tiramigo thing in Dino Fury, but it was too much of a hassle for the guy in the suit to walk around for too long. Like, I think they could only move for like 5 minutes at a time, and they would get really hot in the suit and really stuffy, so they decided not to use it and scrap the idea, which makes sense. I get where they're coming from for that, but this Patchy Zord could be like the brand new mascot, the brand new adorable mascot for Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, and I'm all for that. So anyway guys, what are your thoughts about the brand new Patchy Zord? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What are your theories about this Zord? Tell me in the comment section down below, I'd love to hear them. So with that said, I'm bringing this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, bye!